From the time that I closed my book, when I got my mark for smicha, for at least another 10 years, I basically didn't open a sefer.
When I was a bacher learning the Rebbe's Torah, it was the Rebbe displaying a world for me, but a world that I didn't experience yet. I didn't realize that the Rebbe was really, he understood me.
After so many years of learning and being part of a system, sometimes, it unwinds. And, you're happy to get out of the system maybe. You're happy not to have to learn so much. Because it was sort of like you've been doing it for so long and it's been such a busy system all the time.
When I learned as a bacher, I was doing it because I had to. My parents put me in yeshiva. They were paying for me to be there. That was the system. And then I dropped it. I wasn't rebelling. It just didn't compel me.
After I got married, I opened up the Rebbe's Sikha, and I realized that the Rebbe was talking to me in that situation. He knew this journey of mine. It was like he saw it at its source, where it was planned. I didn't know really what my purpose was. I got married, fine, and I had a job, I had money, and I had happiness and everything, but now what? What am I supposed to be doing now?
You want a little more. You want a little bit of inspiration. You want a little bit of depth, a little beauty to life.
And the Rebbe doesn't just tell you what he wants. He puts you to work. You open up a sikha, and the Rebbe tells you, go do this, because this is the reason we're here, and this is going to change the world for the better.
The whole idea of Dira B'Tachtonim, the whole idea of the Eibishter needing us, the whole idea that we're not here for ourselves, we're here for the Eibishter, we're here to accomplish a mission. It's something which is very, very unique.
You could connect and you could learn about the beauty of life. Not necessarily everything you see is the ultimate of truth, the confusion, the complications. But there's a beauty beyond that. There's a reason, there's a purpose for it all. If I told you that I can give you something that will really help you, or really give your business a real big boost, it will change your family dynamic. For a week, for a month, you have to wake up 20 minutes earlier every day. No matter how busy you are, you'll make it happen.
For the things that we have that we find important, the things that we have that we prioritize, we somehow fit them in.
We know that Chassidus has the cure for everything. It opens up the code of creation. It'll give you parnasa, it'll give you all the brachas, it'll give you time. But we don't have time to open up the Chassidus for it to give us time. You have to realize that you gotta take that leap if you don't get it yet. It's like not having time to go to the doctor. If you're not feeling well, don't tell me I don't have time to go to the doctor. You gotta go.
Tzadikim is dem im Leberam haben sie angewiesen in was für Weg sie kol sein die Hahiskashrus. Und die was ein Shaykh Aleim oder die was willen sein Shaykh Aleim begoloi oder viele die was willen sein Shaykh Aleim behelem wo das ist kol wechot viachas min Israel wie der Rebbe der Nossi bringt das Arab als der was dein Vater hat gesagt, lernen mein Teire, was zu sein, mit Kusher mit.
Chassidus was created for that person. That's what Chassidus is built on. That's what the revolution of Chassidus was. This is what the Baal Shem Tov was hated for.
Let yourself be inspired. Let that hit you. Let that affect you. You should know that you're reading is especially for you. Especially that you should get inspired, that you should give out that energy to your family.
The Rebbe specifically found someone that has this journey and said, I need this. I need this guy with his journey and his acquaintances and his experiences. And I need this guy to be part of my movement, to get done what I want to do.
You have power with 5 minutes of reading something might seem very simple, but that's what you have, that's what was given to you, that you could learn. And you can think about it for 2 minutes, you can apply it to yourself. And that will give you power and energy to go back out there to do your shlichus.
I really think there's an army that hasn't been tapped yet. And that's the rest of us Lubavitchers who are not shluchim, who are not Rosh Yeshivas, who are not teachers, not mashpiyim. We're regular guys who grew up Lubavitch, have a feeling for the idea of shlichus, for the idea of mivtzoyim, but we never ended up doing it on our own.
"70 years, everyone, it doesn't make a difference where you are, you know that 70 years is a big deal. What will happen when every one of the Rebbe's kids, no matter where they are, gives the Rebbe a year? Let the Rebbe talk to you this year. You give the Rebbe a gift for his 70th anniversary of leadership. Give yourself a gift. Tell yourself, here, I have a little treat for you. Here's the Rebbe."
What better Torah to connect to than your Rebbe's Torah, who's current, who's present, who's literally changing the world, and you have opportunity to really connect to that energy.
We should inflame that hergish. We should encourage it. We should own it.
You're part of this big picture. You're part of this whole vibe of 70 years, although you might not feel it, but you're part of the system. And we need you. Without you, it can't happen. Do it. Start with it. Because if you do, it's very, very contagious. And you will affect a lot of people, more than you can imagine.
Montag soll im Peel Mamisch entweder öffnen in der Country, zu Maimer, zu Sefer, und soll Tag allein lernen und hören werden, bis wann nicht der Film bei sich, gehören wird, und Lule Sees fällt der Kischer mit einer Ruhe Chaim, wenn Meile kommen verblonchen, und wir wissen, was davon ist der Seif, wie der Rebbe soll gesagt, der Loschen in den Sicher, der Loschen Nefer. Und sie genannt der Reise der Zunito, als im Peel Mamisch, und das, was gelernt, kol Yom, wie Zafal Piken, als kommt ein neuer Tag, Chadoshim Blabkorim ist der Zivu im Chodosh, noch einmal sich setzen, lernen, nicht gucken, was hat, als Rechush Otzum, als sehr viel Nikla, als sehr viel Chsidis. Und der Riker ist, soll wissen sein, wie der Rebbe übergeben von Rebbe Schmasin, dass darf sein, Topor oder Placho, aber das meint mit Takeem, allein, nicht Azun und nicht Anedem und nicht Anedeko und nicht sein Balabosti, Takeem allein.